Can you imagine a castle shrouded in history and mystery? A castle that has been the site of royal coronations, executions, and even a zoo. A castle that has stood for over 1,000 years, witnessing some of the most important events in British history. This is the Tower of London. Foundations of Norman power, the origins of the Tower. Nestled on the north bank of the River Thames, the Tower of London stands as a testament to a millennium of British history. Conceived in the aftermath of the Norman conquest of 1066, this imposing fortress was erected by William the Conqueror to solidify Norman dominance. The White Tower, which lends the entire complex its name, was completed in 1078, epitomizing Norman power with its formidable structure. A political and cultural bastion through the ages. Throughout its extensive history, the tower has evolved from a royal palace to a political prison, a place of execution, and even a zoo. It has withstood numerous sieges and played a pivotal role in English history, often deemed essential to controlling the country itself. The tower's significance is not only political, but also cultural, as it fostered the growth of key state institutions, including national defense, treasury, and record-keeping. Architectural evolution. The tower's military might. The tower's architectural prowess as a military stronghold is unmatched, representing the zenith of 11th century Norman military architecture. Expansion under Kings Richard Remeth, Henry III, and Edward Bramham introduced the concentric rings of defensive walls and a moat, crafting a complex that was both a palace and a fortress. The tower, despite its subsequent phases of development, has maintained its layout since the late 13th century. The tower's tumultuous tales, princes, queens, and conspiracies. Beyond its military and architectural acclaim, the Tower of London has been the stage for historical drama. It served as the backdrop for the mysterious disappearance of the princes in the tower in the late 15th century, and was the somber site of the executions of 3 English queens, leaving an indelible mark on the nation's history. From royal residence to national treasury, the tower's multifaceted roles. Despite its darker chapters as a site of imprisonment and execution, where the infamous phrase "sent to the tower" originated, the tower has not always been a place of doom. It housed the royal mint, the royal menagerie, and the crown jewels, the latter being a tradition that dates back to the reign of Henry III. The tower's evolution from a royal residence to a public records office and its continuous adaptation through the centuries has seen the structure through to modern times. The tower. Today, a legacy preserved for posterity. Today, under the ceremonial watch of the yeoman warders and the oversight of the constable of the tower, it stands proudly as a World Heritage Site and one of the nation's most cherished historical monuments. The tower's past is preserved by the Charity Historic Royal Palaces, ensuring that its stories of power, intrigue, and royalty continue to captivate visitors from around the world.